Bentley has just unleashed a new Continental GT with a staggering 671 horsepower. It's a masterpiece of hybrid engineering. So why does it feel like they've intentionally engineered it to be less of a performance car? This isn't an accident. It's a statement, a fundamental shift in the identity of the world's most definitive grand tourer. Today, we're not just reviewing a car. We are decoding a bold new philosophy from Crew. A philosophy that says, in the modern age of ultra, being the fastest is no longer the ultimate prize. The new ambition is to be the smartest, and what that truly means for the driver is the most important story here. A massive thank you for joining us again. And if this is your first time on the channel, a very warm welcome to Auto Insights, your home for deep dives into the engineering, design, and soul of the world's most fascinating automobiles. So, not the fastest, just the smartest. What do we mean by that? Well, last year, Bentley revealed its new varsity lineup, the Continental GT Speed and Mulanor, both armed with a staggering 771 horsepower ultra-performance hybrid system. They are the apex predators of the family. Now, Bentley has introduced the so-called Junior Varsity team, the Core and the Azure trims. But here's the twist. These junior models still wield a monstrous 671 horsepower high-performance hybrid powertrain, mechanically identical to their bigger brothers. By all logic, this should be an earth-shatteringly fast car. But with the addition of hybrid batteries, comes hundreds of pounds of extra mass. Bentley is making a deliberate trade-off, sacrificing some raw, unlimited performance for a new kind of intelligence, silent electric range, seamless power delivery, and an even deeper sense of wellness and luxury. We're about to break down exactly what makes this new Continental GT tick, from its hybrid heart to its luxurious soul, and expose the compromise at its core. But before we get into the details, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Auto Insights so you don't miss out on the latest tips and knowledge from us. Alright, are you ready? Now, let's dive in. First, let's talk power. While the top-tier Speed and Mulanor get the full 771 horsepower, these Core and Azure models are the twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 produces 512 horsepower on its own. But when combined with the same 188 horsepower electric motor housed in the transmission, you get a colossal system total of 671 horsepower and 686 pound-feet of torque. That's 930 Newton-meters. But with great hybrid power comes great hybrid weight. The new GT Coupe tips the scales at an estimated 5,400 pounds, or about 2,450 kilograms. The convertible is even heavier. That is a monumental figure, and it's central to this car's new character. From a distance, how do you tell these new models apart? The Azure announces its luxury mission with an extra fender badge and more bright. Its grille features 11 vertical chrome bars, with more chrome on the lower intakes. The Core model is more understated, favoring a black matrix grille with a single chrome vertical bar. The Azure also gets exclusive 22-inch bright machined wheels, giving it a more opulent stance. Inside, every Bentley is a sanctuary, but the Azure elevates this to a new level. It's an apprentice to the flagship Mulanor. Standard features include heated, ventilated, and massaging front seats. You get the full touring package, which adds crucial driver aids like adaptive cruise control and a head-up display. It's less of a cockpit and more of a personal wellness retreat, wrapped in open-pore walnut trim and impossibly soft leather. So, what's it like to drive? In town, running on its 22 kWh battery, it's magical. The ability to glide in near-total silence is the ultimate luxury, the perfect cherry on top of an already serene experience. But what happens when you push it? The handling technology is all there. New twin-valve dampers, dual-chamber air springs, an electronic limited slip diff, and rear axle steering, all the same hardware as the Varsity team. The problem? The power and the chassis are kneecapped by their shoes. 22-inch Pirelli P0 Elect tires. These are designed for low rolling resistance to maximize efficiency, not for outright grip. And this brings us to the identity crisis. The original 2003 GT was a revelation. A decade later, at Lightning Lap, we called the 2022 GT Speed a gentleman's racer. That set a time faster than an Audi R8 V10 Plus. It was decadent, but it was also seriously fast. But recently, the new, more powerful 2025 GT Speed was a shocking 4.5 seconds slower around the same track. Why we put it down to those tires? Bentley is fundamentally shifting its priorities. It's leaning into the idea of adding power for effortless cruising and frugality for modern demands, while raw handling is squeezed to the fringes of the graph. So, to summarize, the 2026 Bentley Continental GT Core and Azure are no longer trying to be track day heroes in disguise. They are now the purest, most undiluted expression of a grand tourer. The immense 671 horsepower isn't for setting lap records. It's for effortless, silent, and supremely comfortable continent crossing. The smart part of the equation is its ability to glide for up to 39 EPA estimated miles around 63 kilometers on pure electricity, navigating historic European city centers or quiet Beverly Hills neighborhoods in total silence. It's intelligent, conscientious, luxury. However, this intelligence comes at the cost of sharpness. The added weight and the efficiency-focused tires mean a noticeable step back in the raw, dynamic handling that once defined the model's performance. Edge. The new GT has made its choice, sacrificing the character of a gentleman's racer to become the undisputed king of serene, powerful, and technologically advanced travel. The question for the potential owner is no longer how fast can it go, but rather, how beautifully can it get me there? What do you think of Bentley's new direction? Is this the future of grand touring? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.